Well, I promise you, you're going to see some action this time around. Why is my castle not building? You know why? Villager just got killed in part 2. We're in part 3 now of the, what's it called? Elite Jaguar Warriors in my way. Broken Spears, last scenario in the Montezuma Campaign. I don't know why I'm getting serenaded by opera people in the background right now. I was just on that screen. Now they're hunting me down. They're hunting me down. Alright, maybe not. We're going to throw the Arbalests down here. Going to kill who's ever going to come in my path. Actually, it would be better if I had a completely archer-based army. And if this first assault fails, I'll know what to do the next time. Because they have all infantry. Therefore, an all archer-based attack force would be very effective. Which you wouldn't traditionally think would be the antidote when using the Aztecs, when being the Aztecs, but it is, strangely enough. Another thing that's nice and stupid is that that's all their navy, is an elite eagle warrior. So we're just going to have to worry about this navy and taking them down. And hopefully I can sneak through here sometime in the near future. So that looks like a scout. We're going to put them on no attack stance for right now. Have them build this castle real quick, and then we can slowly, successfully build more castles as we go along. Obviously I have no navy. My voice is doing a little bit better. If you remember from part 1 and 2 of the Broken Spear scenario walkthrough, voice was a little bit raspy, painful, red, you know, whatever you want to describe it as. Now it's a little bit better. It's not 100%, but it is better, which is good news. And I guarantee you, you're going to be seeing some action. And I bet they were probably expecting me to build a castle right there, but there would really be no need for it since it's just shallows, and I'm not going to be facing an army from right there. So regardless, you should be pretty familiar with the map, the layout of things right now. I have no warships, so I can't get my villagers over here to start mining this gold, which would allow me to get this gold quicker, and then that would free up about 18 villagers for about 18 more Arbalests, which would be great, would be awesome for my attack force. But I'm not going to be doing that right now. I'm going to have to give you guys some action. And you know what? This is only part 19. So I guess the El Cid campaign was 19 parts as well. But that was because Reconquista was even more of a joke than Broken Spears and La Noche Triste. Boiling Lake's up there with the King of Valencia. But the King of Valencia is, bar none, the most difficult scenario in the Conquerors games. So we're just going to be killing any units that come in our path now. Send our whole army down here. Keep away from any naval units. And they do have this crack in that bridge, which will enable their naval units to come over here and possibly aid the Tlaxcala if they feel so inclined to do so. Next, with the castle defending me there, I'm going to build a castle right there. Unfortunately not on the bridge, but it is a bonus. And just put these Arbalests down here. Make sure this Eagle Warrior. See where? Okay, you're done. Not a chance. Maybe obviously using these Trebuchets to take down that first castle in our way. And the good thing, freaking scorpions. That's the bad thing. All right, so they're bringing battering ram over here now. That I'm going to delete. Okay, so we can take count them. Getting these guys in here, that would be the #1 priority for right now. Let's get Arbalests in his out. Okay, thank you. Alright, so that guy's going to be threatening me. Go for the Scorpions first, as they are weaklings, and we have Arbalests in there. Alright. Pretty good. We can always reinforce our army of Jaguar Warriors, so I'm not concerned about that. Alright, okay, so we're going to take down their barracks now. That will shut down their Eagle Warrior production, unless they use those barracks, but I can easily defend against that. Alright, so now, just keep building up, get some Jaguar Warriors ready to be built there. They'll go down by these castles, taking out these barracks for you. You get those trebs ready. I believe I do have the herbal medicine. Okay, so good. We're gonna unload these guys, and we're going to send our battalion down there. We're gonna put them just to guard this bridge, guard our trebuchets, and that guy will build for right now. And there are no units west of this castle, which is a good thing. And there's nobody in that transport ship, which is also a good thing. And that clears up a lot in the water. Alright, good. So always be defending there. It's good to have monks, as you can probably tell. And trebuchets, it's also good to have smart trebuchets. Smart trebuchets will come in handy for you. And I don't know where you spawned that army off. I don't know where you got this army from. Where the heck did you get this army? Alright. That's not where you want to go. Okay, so we got to get rid of these scorpions. Get rid of these Jaguar Warriors. First, once we get rid of that castle, things will be golden for us. Okay. Let's just retreat. 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 Do we are no, we want to take down the castle. Still want to take down the castle. That's #1 priority. I don't know where they got this army from. It was non-existent by the time when I got here. All of a sudden, just got spawned out in midair. All right, are you still focused? All right, sort of focused. Okay, so now with that gone, we're gonna build an archery range here. A little bit side action going on. All right, so now we can set these units back down here. Take out the scorpion while we can. We have only a couple Arbalests left, but that archery range will reinforce it for us. Take down these unit producers. Get those Arbalests in the mix. Okay, get this guy out. Take him out first. All right, only one more hit. Beautiful. Then we can go for them. We can pop out some more Jaguar Warriors while we're at it. And this is why having more archers than infantry is actually a positive. It's not a negative for you. Usually Tlaxcalans like to go with a mix of the crossbowmen, but for some reason they went on the light side in that respect, so you can actually beef up on the ranged units and you'll be good. You'll be set. Alright, so now we're going to take down their unit producing structures. Get all of our units to get in the mix here. Take down these villagers. Yeah, okay. Not pretty, but it's effective right now. We're going to weed out these villagers. Obviously, they don't have no town center. They don't have a town center, that is. Focus in on them. And we can get this guy down here to build another castle for us if we need him to do that, and we find that we need to do that for later on. Set our rally point down here for a little bit further away. Okay, so we're losing some people. Alright, so they do have a castle down there. That's the one thing you're going to be concerned about for right now. But they're losing wood quickly. They have one unit producer left. Alright, so obviously you're going to have to... No. Usually they set up shop further away than the next target. So fortunately we're set up there. And this castle will allow us to defend ourselves a little bit better. Okay, so we have some more Jaguar Warriors being ready to get into war. And we got gold still coming into our coffers slowly but surely. So get rid of him. And we still got our trebuchet ready for us as well. But this Eagle Warrior's a madman right now. He's a madman. Alright, so get them all squared away. Beautiful. They're not... Once we get that castle, everything will be wiped out for them. They do still have the opportunity to build Jaguar Warriors, but they're lacking gold, so we're going to get rid of their market so they don't trade any of the wood they're acquiring right now. That's one thing the enemy likes to do. They like to acquire gold through market trade and the such. Alright, so they're still farming. Where are you putting your food? Oh, you have a mill. My oversight. My bad. I guess I should never underestimate the Aztecan way, the Mesoamerican way of acquiring food. Quinoa, actually. I don't know. Okay, so trebuchets are really being more efficient than I had expected them. I thought I was going to have to be reimbursing my siege assault with additional trebuchets, but sometimes things go smoother than you expect them to in the video game world. So they're rebuilding the market, the all-important market that you know that's going to save them. Alright, so I'm not going to build any more castles right now because I don't believe there's any more stone on this map. And freaking kidding me. Going for my walls. on the west side walls. How dare you do that? Okay, so this group of Jaguar Warriors should be able to defend against any Jaguar Warriors that threaten my Trebuchets. And how dare you sneak past my Jaguar Warriors? Alright, so Arbalests Brigade, you can take him down for me. Okay, so get them right there. Big range game, non-Korean Trebuchets taking down this castle. Once you get rid of this castle, you know what's going to happen. Oh, where'd you sneak up from, Jaguar Warrior? I didn't hear you tromping in the foliage. Are you walking over the farms? Alright, so they're burning up. Got our villager up there. They're wishing they had a villager right now. That they do not. There goes their castle. There goes their hope. There goes their protection. Go for the Jaguar Warriors. You got to cut off. Go for the jugular right now. No supremacy for them either, so you're gonna have a little bit more easy time getting rid of their villagers. And that's thankfully why we just had to take the Spanish down center down. Alright, so they do have a couple houses up there. Don't let that concern you. Those red dots. We got one more guard tower in the mix as well. Just not gonna allow them to escape north. Looks like a final scout or something like that. And we can use these trebuchets to get rid of the guard tower, and I'm gonna have to resolve this situation here. Okay, but that's not a big concern. Alright, so music stopped. Sorry about that. And I don't know where you're getting that Jaguar Warrior from. You just spawning them out of the ground like frickin' orcs. Like, I don't even know where you come from. You're just coming from. Okay, so get these trebuchets into the action, and they have a transport ship again with no dock to speak of. Ouch, yes, that did hurt. And now they're resigning. Oh yes, so that is a great feeling, one of the best feelings that you can experience as an Aztec warrior, as Cuauhtemoc, Jaguar Warrior of Tlaxcalan. It is great. You know why it's great? You don't have to see them any longer. They're traitors. They joined the Spanish to thwart your progress in defending your homeland and semi-conquering Mesoamerica. So with them out of the way, well, you know what that entails? No more Tlaxcala. It's like getting rid of Britain when you're playing Joan of Arc, getting rid of the... Don't want to kill you guys. Not really the Tanguts, because that was maybe a one-time thing. I'm struggling to think of different things that I would equate to the Tlaxcalans that are kind of nagging enemies that exist the entire scenario, or the entire campaign. So I don't really have much to bait these guys with. You know what, I'm just going to get rid of this while I'm at it. And what are you going to go for? You're going to go for my trade carts? Oh, the all-important markets. Once again, you can come over here. Get killed by Mr. Castle. But as you can tell, only thing left between me and success is taking down this town center. To start off in doing that, I'm going to use one of you villagers, you lumberjacks, lazy lumberjacks, and my newly acquired dry dock and careening, and we lost a trade card, man, there very recently. And we're just going to heal up our army. I only have, I'm not really sure, there they are. Alright, so we can send them back to the homeland, get them some nice food, get them some nice rest after taking down our blood enemies, the Tlaxcalans. Finally, no more seeing you red guys, and I'm going to be graceful and I'm not going to destroy every remaining building. And we have an idle villager, so we can send them up there. Going for my houses. That's not a very threatening thing to do, considering what you could do. And I'm going to build 7 petards, because I may lose a petard along the way to Halberdiers. And I heard you farms hissing away at me, but thankfully I'm not going to be needing the majority of you very longer, or pretty much any of you for very much longer, until I get into the battles of the Conquerors, because we almost had this scenario sealed away, which also means we almost had the Montezuma Campaign zeroed away. And what I need to do is take down this TC, this town center. this behemoth, and they're running out of options. Once you get on the mainland, as you can see, once you get through the towers that they have, they are very easy to get rid of. They have a couple Hibernias, a couple Conquistadors, nothing else. That's why they are the Navy. I like how they stick to their guns. Ensemble does. And not, you know, committing to something that your enemy is not. Got a little tickle there. Still battling a little bit of something. Okay, so their houses are burning, and I thought I was being merciful to you there. And there's our wonder. Our morale boosting wonder. And they have a couple ships here. Why don't you just delete your ships and make another statement while you're at it? I'd love that. Alright, so all 7 are ready. And we can plop our guys down there. And our final trade cart sunk into the bridge. However possible. Don't know how it's possible. So this gold is almost gone anyways, so just giving you a needed rest. Although you're traumatized by the many skeletons around you. And we're going to ship on over here. The reason I chose to build my dock down here is because it stays away from bombard cannons for one. For the most part. For the most part, that is my mic falls on, not my milk, my mic falls on the table. You stay away from the bombard cannons, sneak through this little path. Come over here, and there's nothing in your way. There's no Navy either, because the Navy is up here, as you can tell. Scouts included. They always have an extra scout that's roaming around. And finally, they have come to my strength, the castles, amongst it all. And I don't really care too much about what they do right now, but I'd like to get rid of them, so I'm going to send my trebuchets up there, harass them. If I did have my turtle ships, things would be a little bit more smooth, a little bit easier for me. And I'm going to try to fit this in this video, taking on this one final town center. Or maybe I'll leave it out for the next video, give you guys a suspenseful ending to the Montezuma campaign, the Montezuma storyline, and I'm gonna heal them up while we're at it. Probably gonna focus on the Arbalests more so on this time around. And my trebuchets should be over there, so I'm just gonna leave them there for right now. Alright, so you're not attacking me, Halberdiers, which is very good because you're faster than my petards. Oh, you better not get any ideas. Oh, you're not getting ideas. I love you. You just one ignorant, oblivious halberdier, however you want me to say it. So the race against time has begun. Petards versus 2 minutes. Can they scale this distance in 2 minutes time? While my hard drive struggles to stay alive. I went into this scenario with 11 gigs on my hard drive available. And this will probably make about 8 gigs, 7.5 gigabytes of memory space. So, you can do some compressing after this video for sure. And what else are you firing at? Alright, so you're too far away to attack, apparently. Whatever that means. And hopefully you don't draw too much of the attention of the Conquistadors. And they have a lot of stone. Why don't you use it? You could riddle the coast with castles if you wanted to. But you like gold more than your stone, apparently. And goodbye. All the castles still remain. So, only need 5 petards to take down a town center, as you probably know at this point.
We have done it. Tenochtitlan still stands. And the armies of Cortez are defeated. The Aztec Empire has triumphed.
Beautiful. So, that's all you need to do. For taking down the Cortez Navy and the Cortez army, they will trigger their own defeat once you take down their town center. So it's a very easy completion of the scenario. The Tlaxcalans are the only ones that will fight to the very end. So I'll let you watch this. I'll go over 20 minutes, whatever, and then I'm gonna cut it.
It is difficult to recall that this smoking ruin was once an endless city. Yet we will rebuild. We created this island upon which our city and temple stand, and we can do it once more. The Aztec Empire has endured its greatest challenge, yet more Spanish may come in the future. I am not certain there is a place for us in this new world. I could ask the gods for a hint of the future, but no doubt that would lead to more sacrifice. I think there has been enough death for now. My people composed a poem to commemorate this great war that we have survived, and yet perhaps still not won. Broken spears lie in the roads. We have torn our hair in our grief. The houses are roofless now, and their walls are red with blood. So says Cuauhtémoc, Emperor.
Alright, so that's it. Hope you enjoyed this Montezuma campaign. Only 19 parts, similar to the El Cid campaign. For the final scenario, all you need to do, quickly take down the Cortez Army's town center with your 3 Trebuchets. Bring those Trebuchets back. Rebuild your army. Build that wall, the string of castles. Get into the Tlaxcalans. Get rid of them. Not prematurely. Right after you take down the Cortez Army town center, they'll be gone. You can bring your Trebuchets, take down Tlaxcalan's town center. That'll cut their villagers off. Then you can finish them off later. And just send those petards in and take down the Cortez Navy. So, that's it. Final scenario's out of the way. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the Battles of the Conquerors.